While I was taking pictures, I noticed something strange. When I looked through my camera, I saw that every letter on the Free Fall Tower sign was lit up except one. That single missing letter completely changed the slogan, turning it into Death in the Sky. I couldn't figure out what it meant. Just then, my friends ran over and told me it was time to ride the roller coaster. As we walked toward the entrance, a powerful gust of wind suddenly hit us. I looked up at the tracks, and a terrible feeling washed over me. The flashing red lights at the entrance gave me chills. Then the roller coaster thundered overhead, while the old pipes nearby creaked and groaned. My sense of dread only grew stronger, but everyone around me was too excited to notice. Not wanting to ruin the fun, I got on the ride anyway and took a seat in the very last row. My boyfriend sat directly in front of me. Even though I was terrified, I still wanted to record the experience. As soon as I pulled out my camera, one of the ride operators stopped me. He explained that photography wasn't allowed because dropped items could cause serious accidents. My friend took my camera and slipped it into his pocket. The man sitting in front of us noticed the commotion and quickly hid his own camcorder as well. When I glanced back, I saw my friend's hand had accidentally gotten stuck to a piece of chewing gum. A few moments later, the roller coaster started climbing. Everyone was screaming with excitement. When the train plunged down the first drop, the entire amusement park echoed with cheers. I was the only one frozen with fear. None of them knew that the coaster's hydraulic system had already started leaking. Every single person on that ride was in terrible danger. Soon we reached the highest point. The man in front of us pulled out his camcorder again to keep filming, but he accidentally dropped it. The camera landed directly on the tracks. A split second later, our coaster crushed it. The impact caused the hydraulic line to burst instantly. Everyone's safety restraints suddenly released. Laughter turned into blood-curdling screams. Then the wheels started flying off one by one. The connected train split apart. The front half plunged straight toward the ground, throwing every passenger from their seats. The rear half was left hanging upside down high in the air, swaying back and forth. A couple couldn't hold on any longer and fell to their deaths one after another. In the end, only my friend and I were still clinging to our seats. Then the tracks themselves began collapsing beneath us, and I fell into the void. Suddenly, I gasped and opened my eyes. It had all been a vision. I was still sitting at the loading platform with my camera in my hands. The ride operator was warning me not to take pictures. My friend was putting my camera away, and his hand touched the same piece of chewing gum. Everything was happening exactly the way I had just seen it. Right before the ride was about to start, I completely lost control. I ran to the control booth and screamed at the top of my lungs. I told everyone the roller coaster was about to crash and that everyone on board was going to die, but they all thought I'd gone crazy. Eventually, the park manager ordered the operators to unlock every seat in the last row, saying no one sitting there would be allowed to ride. I desperately tried to explain everything I'd seen, but nobody believed me. One angry guest even accused me of causing trouble on purpose. My friend argued with him, and the two of them nearly got into a fight. The manager finally threw all of us out of the loading area. Seeing what was happening, my boyfriend started shouting for them to stop the ride, but the passengers behind him kept yelling for the operators to send it. Ignoring his pleas, the staff started the ride anyway. The moment I realized my boyfriend was still on board, I ran back and begged them to stop it. But it was already too late. A deafening bang echoed through the park. Just as I had foreseen, the roller coaster broke apart in midair. The nightmare had become reality.